Okay guys, hi, welcome to my video. So I think at this point I just want to lock in. In this video I'm gonna speak majorly about I think four things. So one of those things is going to be about my finances. Okay, and then my health. Okay, like am I where I want to be? The third thing would be relationships. Okay, so whether it be my relationship with friends or whether it be my relationship with family, like I think an important question would be like, am I happy? This video is just for myself. And okay, so let's start one by one. Talking about my finances, I think I'm doing pretty okay. If speaking financially, I'm not making too much money, but I think I am at a very satisfactory level of money. Okay, so I'm working a job, working in Indian tech. It pays above average. I think another thing that goes on in my mind is definitely my finances. Finance in the sense, my savings, my investments. I'm able to save about, let's say, 60 to 70% of my income. Well, like there are some months where I can save much more, but then there are other months where I maybe can save like 50%, but on average it's about 60 to 70%. Okay, and right now I'm putting everything that I have in coins. So basically there's an app by Zeroda, it's called Coins. So it's an investment app. You can invest into mutual funds, you can invest into liquid funds. Okay, so right now I am putting all my money right now into the SBI liquid fund. That's where all my money is parked at right now. So initially, I have this thing in my mind. Okay, so where I'm like a few months back, where I was like oh, I want 1 lakh savings, and then I want, let's say, 5 lakh of savings, and then I want to hit, let's say, 10 lakh, and the next goal would be 25 lakh. Next would be maybe 50. Okay, so that's how I set all my goals. I mean, there's a monetary number that I try to hit. So for me right now, the goal is to hit 10 lakhs in savings. The problem with this liquid fund is that it gives like 5% of returns, which is very, very bad. From next month onwards, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this income and I'm going to split it in two halves. Not the income, but whatever money is left from this income, I'll split it into two halves. One half is going to go to my SPI liquid fund. The rest, like the other half, I really want to slowly increase my risk, so I'm gonna trade in equity. Well, I believe that I can definitely make more, like much more returns with equity. So right now my target is definitely to hit 10 lakhs in savings. Okay, I mean, I am happy where I am, but this should be my next target. Now, speaking about health, about 6 months ago, I was diagnosed with borderline cholesterol. So a healthy cholesterol that a person should have is about 100. Like, I'm talking about LDL. And apparently that number went much higher for me, and I was at 133 LDL. So this was majorly because I was having like eight whole eggs a day. So then later on, I stopped having 8 whole eggs a day, and then I did blood test again, and my LDL was under 100 again. Like, I'm in the safe zone again, which is a good thing. So if anyone, your LDL is like over 100 or it's like higher, please do something. Change your diet, start working out, I don't know, but do something for yourself. Okay, so this is pretty much my physique. Wait, let me just see how I look on the camera. But this is pretty much my physique right now. Okay, like, I just feel that there is 2 pounds of muscle that I gain every like couple of months, and then the next couple of months I lose the same amount of muscle. So it's very bad right now. Okay, and let me do a weight check-in real quick. So right now I weigh about, okay, let me see. So right now I weigh about 66 kgs. Let's just set a target weight. So I believe for me, my target weight should be 70 kgs. Let me actually give this a title: monthly check-in September. If you just look at me, I'm like, for me, bulking is very important. So I do not have to care what I eat. Like, I know there are a lot of people who are trying to build muscle, but they're very conscious that I can't have these many calories. But I really don't care about all that. My focus is going to be completely on completing my protein intake. So right now my protein intake is 20 grams. I don't know, it's just a random guess, because, like, let's say if I have 250 ml of milk, that's like 10 grams of protein. If I have oats, so I don't know, I'm just assuming that right now I'm having like 20 grams. So technically, if my weight is 66 kgs, okay, I should be having 2 into 66, which is like 132. So I should be having about 132 grams of protein, okay, to see like the maximum muscle. So here's what my diet is gonna look like. So basically, there's a whiteboard over there. There's a protein amount written over there, which is 140 grams, and there are a lot of items listed. For example, 250 grams of chicken is 60 grams of protein. This much protein. If I can manage to have 132 grams of protein, okay, that would make sure that at least I'm gaining muscles. It does not matter whether I'm losing weight or I'm gaining weight. Like, most likely I will gain a lot of weight. I will gain weight, but then I'm also very sure that I will gain some sort of muscles for sure in the process if I'm having this much. So this is what my diet is going to look like. If I'm 250 grams of chicken is like 60 grams protein. Actually, you know what, 250 grams of chicken, 500 ml of milk into 2, so that's like 30 grams of protein. I'm gonna have one protein. So what I do is I basically have protein oats, and I add a scoop of whey protein in that, and since it's made in milk, right, so that gives me about another 40 grams of protein. Okay, so let me just write one by one. And then what else? Okay, and then I might also have eggs from now on, because my cholesterol is done and taken care of. Okay, so let me just actually write it over here. Okay, so this brings my total to about of protein every day. So what I believe is that if you can hit your muscles 2 times a week, right, you're gonna see like so much progress. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna work out from Monday to Saturday. You know what, let's just go for a 4-day split, where on day 1 I'll do this, day 2 I'll do this, and shoulders on day 3, and then legs on day 4, and then like a rest day, and then I can like actually repeat this. Okay, so for my back and biceps, this is the routine that I'm gonna follow for back. So basically for back I usually do, so I'm just gonna skip this part where I yap about all the exercise that I'm going to do in the gym. So yes, it's just too boring. So that is it for this video. Probably what I might have missed is that I'll be hitting my forearms. I basically wrote all the exercise that I'm going to do on each day, and also that I'm going to have creatine, and I'm going to consume 5 liters of water. So I think pretty much that's it for now. I wanted to cover these 2 segments as well, but I feel that the video is stretching too long, and I should cover these segments in another video. So yeah, that's my check-in for September. Hopefully I'll be back with more progress in October or November. Let's see when I'm able to make my next video.